Hey, what's going on, guys? It is another weekend. That means it's time to let you know what's opening up at your local cinema this weekend, as well as giving you my weekend box office predictions. But, as always, before we look ahead, let's take a look at what happened at the box office last weekend. Last weekend's big winner was Suicide Squad, which opened with more than $133 million. In second place was Jason Bourne. Bad Moms came in third for the second weekend in a row. The Secret Life of Pets was still hanging around at fourth, and Star Trek Beyond grabbed the number 5 spot. 9 Lives was not even able to crack the top 5 in its debut weekend, earning just over $6 million. Taking a look at how my predictions stacked up, you can see that I correctly guessed the top 3, as well as correctly predicting that 9 Lives would not make it into the top 5. I was most surprised, however, that Nerve would manage to hang around at number 8. I had kind of thought it would drop all the way to number 10. Overall, I had a score of 6 out of 10 for last week, keeping my lifetime score at 60%. Hopefully I can do a little bit better in my predictions this weekend. Before we get into my predictions, let's take a look at what's opening this weekend at a theater near you. First up is Florence Foster Jenkins. In the 1940s, New York socialite Florence Foster Jenkins, played by Meryl Streep, dreams of becoming a great opera singer. Unfortunately, her ambition far exceeds her talent. The voice Florence hears in her head is beautiful, but to everyone else it is quite lousy. Her husband, St. Clair, goes to extreme lengths to make sure his wife never finds out how awful she truly is. When Florence announces her plans for a concert at Carnegie Hall, St. Clair soon realizes that he's facing his greatest challenge yet. Florence Foster Jenkins stars Meryl Streep and Hugh Grant. The film is rated PG-13 for brief suggested material. Next is the remake of the 1977 Disney film Pete's Dragon. Mr. Meatcomb, a woodcarver, delights local children with stories of a mysterious dragon that lives deep in the woods of the Pacific Northwest. His daughter Grace believes that these are just tall tales, until she meets Pete, a 10-year-old orphan who says he lives in the woods with a giant, friendly dragon. With the help of a young girl named Natalie, Grace sets out to investigate if this fantastic claim can be true. Pete's Dragon stars newcomer Oaks Fegley as the titular character Pete, along with Bryce Dallas Howard, Wes Bentley, Carl Urban, Una Lawrence, and Robert Redford. It is rated PG for action, peril, and brief language. Finally, we have the R-rated adult animated comedy Sausage Party. Life is good for all the food items that occupy the shelves at the local supermarket. Frank the Sausage, Brenda the Hot Dog Bun, Teresa Taco, and Sammy Bagel Jr. can't wait to go home with a happy customer. Soon, their world comes crashing down as poor Frank learns the horrifying truth that he will eventually become a meal. After warning his pals about their similar fate, the panicked perishables devise a plan to escape from their human enemies. Sausage Party features an incredible voice cast, including Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, Jonah Hill, Bill Hader, Michael Cera, James Franco, Danny McBride, Craig Robinson, and Paul Rudd, among others. Now is a good time as any to remind you that just because a film is animated does not mean it's appropriate for kiddos. Sausage Party is rated R for strong, crude sexual content, pervasive language, and drug use. And now that we know what movies are opening up this weekend and fighting for your box office dollars this weekend, let's get into my weekend box office predictions. Audiences will leave the lights on for one more weekend, placing Lights Out in the number 10 spot. Number 9 will be an unlucky number for 9 Lives, which will fall 3 places to 9th place in just its second weekend. Coming in at number 8, I have Star Trek Beyond. The Secret Life of Pets is still doing pretty well, and I see it at number 7 this week. Coming in at number 6 is the first newcomer, Florence Foster Jenkins. Although it looks like it could be a good movie, I just don't see it being able to crack the top 5 given the competition. It's good to be bad, as Bad Moms continues to rake in the box office dollars. I see it coming in at number 5 this weekend. In 4th place, I have Jason Bourne. Coming in 3rd, I have Sausage Party. I think it will do pretty well, but the fact that it is rated R will put a bit of a damper on the amount of money it will make. Still, I think it will perform well enough to earn the number 3 spot. At number 2, I have this week's 3rd newcomer, Pete's Dragon. I don't see it earning quite enough to beat out Suicide Squad for the top spot this weekend. It is getting generally positive reviews, however, and I think it's sitting around an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes as of the time I'm recording this. Still, I don't see a whole lot of buzz around it compared to something like The Jungle Book earlier this year. Maybe I'll be surprised, but for my predictions, I have it coming in 2nd. And hanging out at the number 1 spot for the 2nd weekend in a row, I have Suicide Squad. Again, I just don't think Pete's Dragon will perform well enough to knock Suicide Squad down to number 2. So to recap, number 10, Lights Out. Number 9, 9 Lives. Number 8, Star Trek Beyond. Number 7, The Secret Life of Pets. Number 6, Florence Foster Jenkins. Number 5, Bad Moms. Number 4, Jason Bourne. Number 3, Sausage Party. Number 2, Pete's Dragon. And number 1, Suicide Squad. So those are my predictions for this week. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my predictions or not? What movies are you looking forward to seeing this weekend? Let me know, sound off in the comment section below. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are the best. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel here so you don't miss any of my videos. Also a reminder that you can bookmark the website jeffitosmovieblog.com. Like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Links for all those things are down below in the description like always. And I'll be back soon with more reviews for you guys. Hopefully I can be a little bit more timely in getting those reviews up as I become more comfortable editing videos in iMovie. It's a bit of a learning curve switching to Mac for this lifetime Windows geek, but so far I'm loving my MacBook Air. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, I'll see you at the movies. Bye-bye.